In a decisive move, Queen Elizabeth II has stripped Prince Andrew of all his honorary military titles, as well as his royal roles in charities and other civic groups. This comes after a U.S. judge refused to dismiss a civil case against the prince, in which he's being sued for allegedly sexually abusing a teenage girl supplied to him by Jeffrey Epstein. Now, for more on the weight of this decision by the Queen and what exactly it means for the royal family, we're joined by ET Canada's royal insider, Jamie Samhan. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for being here today.
My pleasure.
All right, so this is not the first scandal the royal family has faced over the years, but have we ever seen a move like this by the royals before, where they've actually publicly distanced themselves from one of their own members?
The move is definitely unprecedented for the Queen to, make a statement like this, saying that she's stripping Andrew's titles. Unfortunately, it really did come down to this. She had no other stakes. It's her reputation that she has to defend. Of course, when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle left the royal family a few years ago, they released statements as well, but when you're comparing Harry and Meghan leaving to go to California to start a new life and sexual assault case or claims brought against Prince Andrew, it's a whole different ball field.
So what exactly can we take this to mean from the royal family? How significant is this move and decision to strip Prince Andrew of his titles?
It's a huge move. Prince Andrew is said to be one of the Queen's favorite children, and for her to do this, it would have taken a lot of talk. The royal family sources have said that they've been discussing this behind closed doors for a long time, and it really just came down to this. They have no other choice, and in the end of the day, Prince Andrew is now going to be on his own, and he has to fund this on his own, and it's now his reputation apart from the royal family.
And Jamie, this has been a very challenging time for the British monarchy. You already touched upon this. They've faced scrutiny from tell-all interviews, racism claims, and now these accusations and a civil lawsuit against Prince Andrew. And this hasn't even started yet. He's also consistently denied all of the allegations against him. And he did step back from public duties in 2019 after his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein was revealed. So why do you think the Queen took away his titles now, in this moment? What kind of message do you think this is sending?
I definitely think that, it could have been a little bit sooner and she could have said things, previously. But at that point, Virginia Giuffre had not come forwards yet. She did not have this case. And at this point, the judge ruled that this case will go ahead unless there's a settlement reached sometime next year. So in late 2022, Prince Andrew is going to have to face his accuser. And at this point, there's nothing else that can be done. It's a different time in the wake of Me Too. And people in higher power positions are being brought to accountable for their actions. And at this point, the Queen just has to do what she thinks is best. And, we can all debate whether it should have happened sooner or not. But, this was the final straw.
All right. And Jamie, are these honorary titles something that Prince Andrew can ever get back?
The palace sources are saying that he will never get these titles back. It was said before, after his BBC interview, that maybe there was a chance for him to kind of, work his way back into royal life, but they've said enough of enough. These patronages and royal titles will go to other members of the royal family, and he is now going to be going forwards as a private citizen.
All right, so big news coming out of Buckingham Palace today. Thank you, Jamie, so much for your time. That's royal commentator Jamie Samhan.